How's it going, everyone? Want to take you guys through an awesome offer for physical games or really anything that you can buy. Yes, you could use this promo for air fryers as well if you want, but we're primarily going to focus on PlayStation stuff, and this would be the cheapest you could get a PlayStation 5 console. You can use this promo on a PS5 Pro if you do want, and so many more offers. So we'll talk all about that, game deals as well, and we'll go through it all. And at the end of this video, we'll also look at some Amazon deals. But right off the bat, Target is doing a promo where you can get 10% off Target gift cards with Target Circle. Target Circle is free to sign up with, and they are doing this valid on a one-time purchase up to $500. So you could get a $500 Target gift card for $450. You could also get a gift card of any value. They have it split up into 10, 20, 25, 50, 75, 100, 200, and 500. However, they also have a custom value section. So if you want a $400 gift card, you can get a $400 gift card and you can get it for $360. On top of that, you can get it delivered via email, and they do note usually sent within 4 hours, or you can schedule it for later. Just do it for immediate delivery and you'll get it probably by the end of the day, probably well before that, but I guess to give them a little bit of wiggle room, they said usually sent within 4 hours. Usually it's well under 4 hours. To go over some items you can use the gift card with, you can in fact get a PlayStation 5 Pro if you do want. So how it would work is, again, the max is $500, so you would get that for $450. So essentially, you would be paying the $450 for the $500 gift card, and then you would owe $200 more on the PS5 Pro, knocking down the PS5 Pro to $650. Is that the price point to sell you on the PS5 Pro? Probably not, but if you do want it, there you would go with that. You would obviously also have to pay tax. If you don't want a PS5 Pro, you could get a PS5 disc console. It's listed at $425. Get whatever value of a gift card, $500 if you do want, and then you could just get the console. You would have some money left over, or you could get a $425 gift card. You would pay tax after that, and you would be good to go. But you get the idea. You would save 10% essentially on any of these deals that you were picking up. PlayStation 5 digital console as well. If you get the digital console, that would be a PS5 digital for essentially $350 plus tax. $350 for a PS5 digital? I mean, I know not all of you guys are about digital. Most of you guys ain't about that at all, but $350, that's a pretty spicy offer to say the least for a PS5. You know, to get a console for that price, that's quite good. On top of that, they've got a lot of deals running on PlayStation titles right now, so if you were to stack the 10% off, you're making some already really good deals even better, including Gran Turismo 7. You would get that for $27. It's on sale for $30, save 10%, essentially $27. God of War Ragnarok, $27 after the 10% off. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, $36. Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition, $36 on that. Stellar Blade would be $45. That is without a doubt the cheapest you'll get Stellar Blade for. You know, $45 on that is really good. HellDivers 2 would be $27. Last of Us Part 1 would be $27. And Astro Bot would be $45. Obviously, it's just a gift card. You could use this on literally anything. You have a cap of up to $500, so you can get $50 off. You can buy Astro Bot, you can buy Stellar Blade, HellDivers 2, and an air fryer if you do want. You could buy Stellar Blade, Horizon Forbidden West, and a vacuum cleaner if you do want that. The options are limitless, and then again, if you do want to get one of the PS5 consoles, that offer is really, really good, all things considered, to get something like a, you know, the PlayStation 5 disc console is $75 off. You're stacking another 10% off on top of that. It's a pretty damn good deal for a PS5. I get it, most of you guys have a PS5 at this point, but if you don't, if you need a gift for a family member, that seems to be a pretty good one. And if you're trying to get a little spicy with it, you know, PS5 Pro essentially for $650 plus tax. I mean, hey, if it came out at $650 and it had a disk drive attached to it, I don't think people would be as mad about the PS5 Pro, but you know, you still won't be getting the disc drive. You got to pay the $85 or whatever to get the disc drive if you do want that, but it is what it is. Check that out. Again, that is for Target Circle members, but Target Circle is free to sign up for, and while it is limited one-time purchase up to $500, you guys do have family members. Maybe you can tell them about it and, you know, get more gift cards that way. I don't know. You do whatever the hell you want to do, but certainly some good offers to be had with that. All right, moving on from that, I do want to end this video with some good deals from Amazon. Dragon Age the Veilguard. I know all of you guys are excited to pick up Dragon Age the Veilguard on sale. Well, it is down to $50, which, to be fair, EA sent me a copy of the game. Want to be transparent about it, but the game being down to $50, I mean, it's been about a month and a half or so since the game came out. A little bit less than that, about a month and a week. You know, that's a decent discount for a game that just came out. I played it. There is some fun to be had for sure. I think, like, some of the combat elements are quite good. I think narratively they fumbled the bag with Dragon Age Veilguard, and there's the obvious issues that people do have with the game. I would say Dragon Age the Veilguard would be a good buy at $20. That's my humble opinion. If you want to take my opinion outside of that, just let you guys know the game just came out and it's down to $50. If I was to say what I would recommend the game at, I would say $20. I would say at $20, it's a legit good buy at $20. Anything more than $20, I think is way too much. You know, 30, 40, 50, I think it's too much. I think if you get it for the 15 to 20 range, like at some point you know this game's gonna be baked into EA Access, you know it's gonna be down to like the $15 to $20 range, and I don't think that Veilguard's gonna be a game that holds up in price as long as, let's say, a Star Wars Jedi Survivor has. I think it's gonna hit the bargain bin a lot quicker. That's my opinion. I don't think the game has sold exceedingly well. I might be wrong about that. We don't have any hard numbers, but I did look at the concurrent player counts on Steam, and for what Dragon Age is, I felt that number to be a little bit disappointing, but let's not get down that diatribe. I do feel like by mid-2025, this game will be at around the $30 range, maybe even the $20 range, and certainly by the end of 25, I see it being down to 15 to 20 bucks, but that's my opinion. It just came out, $50 for that. Persona 3 Reload, 64% off for $25. Excellent deal. Unfortunate that we do have a sizable piece of DLC. You know, if you don't plan on playing the game anytime soon, I do feel like Atlas is gonna eventually do like a complete edition release, an ultimate release. I actually see that happening, possibly to coincide with like a Nintendo Switch 2 release. I think that makes a lot of sense, where the game never came out on the original Switch. You could announce like a complete edition with all the content, re-release it on PS5, Xbox, and then put it on Switch 2 as well. Just think that makes a lot of sense. So if you wait, might end up paying dividends. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is down to $15 as well. A game that I really enjoyed earlier this year. You guys know that I kind of dump on Ubisoft whenever, and I mean, you know, deservedly so. It's not like I'm dumping on them for no reason, but Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown was a legit great game. Unfortunately, Ubisoft just completely fumbled the promotion of this game. Some of the worst promotion I've ever seen a video game have. They literally shot this game in the foot well before this game even came out, but it's actually a really solid action Metroidvania. Great visual style, aesthetics are great. $15 is the perfect price. The initial $50 price tag was way too high as well. And then lastly, Final Fantasy 16 is down to $25. I just think this is a pretty good price for FF16. I personally really enjoyed the game. I know it's a bit of a divisive game, given that it is very much an action RPG, leaning towards the action side of things. But I thought from a story standpoint, it was enjoyable, even though, like, the latter half of the narrative gets a little wild. You know, Clive's a really likable character. The icon battles are some of the craziest, most insane battles that you'll ever see in a video game. The boss battles are great. The soundtrack's awesome. And the only thing we're waiting for is a PS5 Pro upgrade. I think a PS5 Pro upgrade would be awesome, especially given what Square Enix was able to manage to do with FF7 Rebirth. I think they could do a lot of great work with FF16. But nevertheless, that is on sale as well. Kind of surprising they haven't done a complete edition release of FF16 either. Maybe that's something else that they'll do on, you know, re-release it on Xbox. I don't know if it'll ever come to Xbox. I do feel like it will, but do a complete edition, re-release it on PlayStation 5. Doubt the game would be able to run on the Switch too, but you know, we'll see. Upscaling is a pretty powerful thing, but we'll see about that. $24.88 though for the PS5 copy. Good price there. But that'll do it for me. Again, mainly wanted to give you your guys' attention to the Target Circle offer, 10% off Target gift cards, stack it on top of the deals that are already running, and you can get some pretty spicy deals, all things considered. So some great stuff. I'll leave some links to various things that you can utilize that discount with as well in the description box below, and a couple of deals on Amazon, links to those in the description box as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.